just like silent treatment or...
Well, hold on. The silent treatment is actually punishing somebody.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Well, you should...
And that's somebody who doesn't communicate that I'm bothered or you hurt me or I wish you didn't send this email this way. Just tell me. Then I have the right to apologize if I did something wrong. And it's a lot of people don't know how to vocalize that they got offended or they got bothered.
It's not a lot of people. It's everyone. I live by the rule that every human being you meet is an 8-year-old emotionally trapped in a big body. And if you look at behavior side by side, childlike behavior, but let's talk about what adults do. They send nasty texts. They rage at people. Same thing. Kids pout to try to draw an adult. Adults give the silent treatment. They punish you and cut you off to try to get you to come to them. These are all emotionally immature behaviors. Most adults have never, ever, ever been taught the skill of emotional regulation, emotional self-awareness, or emotional maturity. And if somebody hasn't been taught a skill, they're not going to be able to display it. And so for me, the let them theory has been incredible because if I see somebody that is giving me the silent treatment or is passive aggressive or they take their stress out of me, first of all, I say, let them. And I'm not letting them like treat me like crap. I'm allowing it without allowing. I'm basically going, I see this. I see the 8-year-old in you. I see that you're emotionally overwhelmed right now and that you're very immature in your development of handling your own emotions. So I'm going to let them because it's not my job to parent you. And it's not my job to tiptoe around your emotions. And it's not my job to sit here and manage this situation. So I'm going to let them because then I recognize that this is not something that I can control and it's not my job to control it. But then I say, let me address this in a very adult way. Let me choose that if this person responds in this way, how much time I'm actually going to spend with this person. Let me say to somebody, look, I'm sorry for what your work stress has done to you, but you're going to have to apologize for what your work stress has done to me. That's a very different way of handling something. When you kind of see people as 8-year-old mature level, you feel more compassion for them.
Absolutely.
You know?
empathize.
Yeah, and the truth is people do well when they can. And if somebody wasn't taught how to regulate their emotions as a child, they don't know how to do it as an adult. Our parents were never taught this, which is why they didn't know how to teach it to us. But all it takes is one person in a family to change everything. All it does is to take one person to be the mature one in the room. I mean, we're all tiptoeing around the person that's exhibiting immature or toxic behavior. The opposite's true. The person that is centered and calm and mature has way more power. Like, have you ever noticed if somebody's yelling and you get really quiet and you talk a little softer? Cool. How everybody turns to you?
Absolutely.
But you can't do that if you're not calm
inside.